Fox News is like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
fashion.
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
a modeling show. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
even the
politics.
they're
Yeah.
lawyers, right?
Yeah,
They bring in their
yeah.
expert lawyers.
Megyn
I mean,
Kelly,
like
yeah.
Megyn Kelly. What's her name? I can't even think of the.
Yeah,
They're like
Fox
gorgeous.
Business as well.
That when they say fox, it means they're foxes.
Exactly.
All right, you want to start on the Parsha?
Yeah.
Or is there anything else you wanted to discuss this week?
No, if it comes to me.
Oh, and I wanted to say hi to Ginger. I see she joined.
Oh, you noticed that
Hi, Ginger.
that Somali teen who was arrested in
Mohammed Ben Mohammed?
in Portland, named Mohammed Ben Mohammed. I mean, you'd think after, more than one Mohammed in your name.
It's like we heard you the first time.
That's pretty funny. But
You know who busted him?
his family.
Yep.
Yeah. So, like many of these would-be Muslim
Move more in
terrorists,
so they can see it.
many of these would-be Muslim terrorists are getting dobbed in by fellow Muslims. So we're not at war by any means with all Muslims. We're at war with the 10% of Muslims who want to be at war with us. And we rely for much of our intelligence on Muslims who wish this country well.
Well, see, I have a different take on that.
Okay.
My take is we're at war with Islam, with
Yeah.
true, authentic Islam, practiced by people who are true, authentic Muslims.
Yeah.
And we're at war with all of them because if you belong to, if you really follow Islam, you follow Sharia law. You're part of jihad, and that's what you do. The people who make up what you call the 90%
Yeah.
are not absolute true followers of the authentic Islam. Either they follow a watered down, perverted, heretical, peaceful version of Islam, and they call it Islam, and it's like the Pragerism type of Islam. It's not. It shouldn't even be called Islam, right? And that accounts for probably 99% of people in this country that call themselves Muslims. They're not really Muslims. And the other ones are like the more like fry Jews. They're secular and they call themselves, but they're Muslim in name only. They go, I am Muslim, but they're not really because they're secular and they chase women.
Hey, did we talk about?
Want one of these?
Yeah. What the hell?
Oh, take.
Thanks. Did we talk about language depicting God as male or female?
Yes, we already did that.
Okay, then forget it. We don't need to do it again.
I said that I am the masculine and you are feminine because I give the Torah to you. I explain to you.
Okay.
You like that part. You like being feminine. Move more. All right, so you take it away. Tell them what the parsha is. And
So dictates. It's lots of drama with Joseph. He's sold into slavery and he's in prison and he's interpreted some dreams and he's made some interpretations that the guy said he wouldn't forget, but he did forget. The butler, I assume.
The butler did it.
And then finally the butler remembers Joseph when the Pharaoh's having a hard time interpreting his dream. And Joseph goes right from prison to interpreting the dream for Pharaoh to giving advice. So this is a guy fresh out of prison, takes a lot of self-confidence. Pharaoh tells him his dream. Joseph not only interprets it, but tells him what he should do. So I think this is very Jewish, because Jews, generally speaking, do not lack for self-confidence.
Let me ask you a question. Again, do you have any statistics here, or you just pulled that out of your ass based on meeting 10 Jews? Do you have any? How do you know to say that Jews don't lack self-confidence when there's 5 million Jews? Do you know that for a fact that all of them don't lack self-confidence?
I've met enough. I'll just give you some anecdotal examples.
This is what it is. Thank you for saying anecdotal. Anecdotal means it's just a few examples of the people he actually has met here in his little neighborhood. Go ahead.
So I met this attractive middle-aged woman who converted to conservative Judaism, and she was talking about Jewish singles events, and she said something I've never forgotten. She said, Jewish men don't know their level. So like, a guy will know that a woman's out of his league.
Wait. Low or above?
Either.
Like.
She meant they don't know, when a woman's out of his league.
Meaning that she's above him.
Yeah. And I thought that's right. She says Jewish men are brought up so much confidence from their mothers that they can be presidents of the United States and the like. And so they don't know their level. They don't realize when a woman's just completely out of their league. And another anecdote is when Eisenhower met with David Ben-Gurion, and I think Eisenhower said, maybe the story's apocryphal, it's not easy being the president of 140 million people, and
you got the names mixed up. This is Nixon with Golda Meir.
Okay, and then
It's a good story though. Keep going.
And then Golda Meir or David Ben-Gurion, depending which version of the story you heard, says, well, you tried being prime minister of 3 million prime ministers.
No, of 3 million presidents.
Okay.
You got this. Nixon said like this. He said, "I am the president of 100 million Americans," and she said, "Well, Mazel Tov. I am the prime minister of 3 million presidents." That's what happened.
You think that the Jews tend to be as lacking in self-confidence as non-Jews? You don't think?
I don't think I can.
We're like the chosen people of God. Like, Judaism makes you feel good because you're on your way in Judaism. So like Christianity, like salvation's a free gift of God. So when you give people free gifts, it totally eats away at their self-confidence. So if you give like a Christian, a real genuine Christian, a compliment, they'll say, "Oh no, Luke, I'm not. I'm a sinner. I'm not. I'm not those great characteristics that you say I have." If I give Rabs a compliment, he'll go, "Yeah, that's true. Give me more." Like, you give a Jew a compliment, and then it's like, "Yeah, that's true. Give me more." I remember I was doing this thing on the most prestigious Shabbos invites in P.K. Robertson, and I asked a friend, what are the most prestigious Shabbos invites in P.K. Robertson? He said, "You can put me down." Like, a non-Jew would never say that.
And then what happened after you were all done? And I was like, "Where the fuck is Rabbi Rabs?" That's what I said. Because you think about it, mine's the most prestigious of all. I never have anybody over. So if I invite somebody over to Shabbos, oh my God, it's the first person I've ever invited.
When did you last invite someone over for Shabbat?
That they actually said yes to me?
No, that you invited. How long ago? Years?
I don't know.
Okay.
Probably my ex. She would walk over. I mean, other than my ex?
Yeah.
I don't know that I honestly...
See, like, you earn your way in Judaism, and so doing all these concrete mitzvot is a very difficult life, but it fills you with tremendous confidence. Like, there's the Kabbalistic idea that every time you do a mitzvah, you're helping to repeal the broken vessels. But even if you're not Kabbalistically inclined, every time you do a mitzvah, you're doing God's will. You're doing what God most wants you to do in this world, and that does imbue someone with a feeling of confidence. Like, I often encounter Orthodox Jews, and I'm a pretty squishy Orthodox Jew. I compromise a lot, and I'm pretty weak and lazy, and
no,
I'm not a totally righteous. But when I meet someone who's like full on, like they're the real deal, I'm often intimidated because I can see, like, through and through, this is a person dedicated to Torah, dedicated to doing mitzvahs, and they just have a self-confidence about them that I don't have because I'm pretty weak and lazy. So when I encounter someone who's stark, who's firm in their Torah, it shakes me up because they do have such confidence that I don't have, because I know that often when the going gets tough, I compromise. So what do you think about Jews having self-confidence and Judaism imbuing? Well,
it says like this. It says the Jews are a stiff-necked people, right? That God says that. That's what He created us, right? We're very stubborn, and we have our own opinions, and like what they say, 2 Jews, 3 opinions. And that's why Golda Meir had to make her comment that it's like every Jew has an opinion. That's why there's more political parties in the state of Israel than there are people living there, right? It's like everybody's got an opinion, everybody's got to register their complaint, right? I go to pick up Levi from the hospital, and I've got like 10 minutes worth of complaints, right? Because there's like, that's the way Jews are. It's like we're the complaining people. Ay, 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 right? That's us, right? But I don't know if that necessarily means self-confident. I mean, I'm very shy and timid, and personally, and I don't know if I necessarily fit self-confident all the way around.
Well, the test would be, how confident are you?
Hey, Baba Metsia's in the room. Hey.
Compared to if you're